Researchers have been looking very closely at this medicinal mushroom and the long list of benefits it has to offer for our animals, including research that this medicinal mushroom can help reduce the size of tumors.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be talking about the king of medicinal mushrooms, and that is
Chaga mushrooms!
That's right, today we are talking about chaga mushrooms. We're going to be talking about the incredible benefits for chaga mushrooms for dogs and cats, and 5 reasons why every single pet parent should be feeding a good quality chaga supplement to their cat and dog. Now you're definitely going to want to watch this video to the very end, because we'll also dive into quality concerns and how to choose the best medicinal mushroom supplement so you do not waste your money on a supplement that may not work.
We will also talk about the differences between powdered mushroom versus tinctured mushrooms, and whether or not your mushrooms should contain mycelium.
Now before we get started, my name is Larry and this is my partner Charlie, and we are the founders of Bodega, an online holistic pet wellness store shipping all across the USA from our warehouse in Texas, and even offering worldwide shipping to over 100 countries from our warehouse located in Dubai.
Medicinal mushrooms are a part of our daily lives and our dog's daily life. We have been offering medicinal mushrooms in our store for a few years and have seen the incredible benefits they have for pets. So without further ado, let's dive straight into this super amazing topic.
So first, let's start with having a look at what chaga mushrooms are and how they look like. Chaga mushrooms are medicinal grade mushrooms that are grown all over the world, and they are incredibly healthy for dogs, cats, and even humans.
They are hard-bodied mushrooms, so they are not soft like the culinary mushrooms that you would put into your meals. To be really honest, chaga mushrooms don't even really look like a mushroom. They look more like a clump of wood or like a piece of burnt charcoal. And the inside of the chaga mushroom is usually soft and orange in color.
In nature, chaga mushrooms grow mainly on the bark of birch trees in cold climates such as Northern Europe, Siberia, Russia, Korea, Northern Canada, and even Alaska. However, a lot of supplement companies are now growing their medicinal mushrooms like chaga in very unnatural environments such as laboratories, which may come with some quality concerns that we will speak about later in this video as well. So let's find out why chaga mushrooms are often referred to as the king of medicinal mushrooms. So here are 5 reasons why you should be feeding chaga mushrooms to your pet.
Number 1, chaga mushrooms help to prevent and fight cancer. In fact, a study showed that the extract of chaga mushrooms causes significant tumor suppressive effects on mice with tumors. Researchers observed a 60% tumor size reduction in these mice. That is insane.
Astonishing.
Like, that's just incredible. But before we go deeper into the study, we do have to just take 1 minute to talk about why this matters to you, even if your pet seems to be healthy right now.
According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, in 2018, nearly half of all dogs over the age of 10 will develop some form of cancer. So this is 1 in 2 dogs over the age of 10.
The crazy thing is that another study showed that 90% of cancer is actually preventable but requires major lifestyle changes. And that is a 90-9-0. So this means that only 10% of cancer are actually genetic.
We're not healthy and then have cancer. We go from one cancer cell to many cancer cells, and until we can detect cancer, we have 1 billion cancer cells. And how long it takes for those billion cancer cells to have could be months, years, many years. So that means that you have that much time to turn the bus around back to health. And so the reason to prevent diseases is because diseases are happening all the time in our bodies. So it's not really prevention. You're actually treating diseases you don't know you have yet. So it's about investing now to be correcting diseases you don't realize are burning under the surface.
This means that as a pet parent, you can actually proactively make decisions that can help prevent cancer in your pet and even yourself. And including medicinal grade mushroom supplements into your pet's diet is one of them.
So this study observed a 60% tumor size reduction in mice that were supplemented with chaga mushroom.
Now, it is believed that the anti-cancer effect in chaga mushrooms is partially due to the high content of antioxidants, which protect cells in the body from free radicals. Chaga mushrooms contain extremely high amounts of the antioxidants called tritopene. And test tube studies have shown that the highly concentrated amount of tritopene extract can actually help promote the death of cancer cells.
So let's stop for a second to understand what this actually means. This means that chaga mushrooms contain properties that can lead to the death of cancer cells, which in turn leads to reduced tumor size or can even help prevent or derail cancer.
Now, based on this incredible research, high-quality chaga mushroom supplements are an incredible addition to your pet's diet if you want to help prevent cancer in your animal.
For those of you who have pets that are already diagnosed with cancer or have visible lumps and bumps, chaga mushrooms can be an amazing addition to your support plan that you create with your integrative oncologist.
Now, before we share reason number 2 to include chaga mushrooms into your pet's diet, do make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It really does help with the growth of this channel and helps us to reach more awesome pet parents like yourself.
Reason number 2. Chaga mushrooms contain an amazing source of antioxidants. In fact, chaga mushrooms have the highest amount of antioxidants of anything ever studied, and they contain the highest ORAC value ever recorded, making them the most powerful antioxidant on Earth. Wow.
So ORAC stands for oxygen radical absorption capacity, and it is a unit of measure that is used to determine a food's antioxidant value. So let's put this into perspective for a second. Now, you may have heard before that blueberries contain high levels of antioxidants, right? Well, chaga mushrooms contain 15 times more antioxidants than blueberries. No other fruit, vegetable, or mushroom has more antioxidants than chaga.
Researchers have taken an even closer look at the antioxidant profiles of chaga mushrooms and have determined that chaga mushrooms contain high levels of an antioxidant called
superoxide dismutase.
In short, SOD.
So superoxide dismutase is one of the most important antioxidants in a cell. It is an enzyme that is responsible for breaking apart and dismantling free radicals throughout the body. This is so important, honestly. So research has also shown that eating foods and supplements that are rich in antioxidants can actually help to reduce and even in some cases neutralize oxidative stress. So in other words, antioxidants found in chaga mushrooms can actually help to support your pet's immune system, reduce inflammation, slow down the aging process, help prevent and fight cancer, and so much more.
If you want to learn more about what antioxidants are and the benefits of antioxidants for your pets, make sure you watch this video up there.
Okay, so let's get into the third reason why you should definitely start feeding chaga mushrooms to your dog or cat. Immune system regulation.
Chaga mushrooms contain immune modulation properties. This means that if your pet's immune system is weak, chaga helps to strengthen it and bring it up. If your pet's immune system is overreacting, chaga mushrooms can help regulate the immune system to bring it back into balance.
So for example, if your pet has an infection, boosting the immune system can help the body fight off the bacteria that has caused the immune system to be weakened. But if your pet has an overactive immune system due to an allergy or an autoimmune disease like allergies or Cushing's, hypothyroid conditions, etc., then chaga mushrooms would help to regulate it and stabilize the immune system and help bring it back to balance and homeostasis.
Reason number 4, blood sugar regulation. Chaga mushrooms can help to lower blood sugar, which can be extremely beneficial for pets with diabetes. If you do have a pet with diabetes, you may want to check with your veterinarian and monitor the glucose levels when adding chaga mushrooms to the diet, because it could potentially interact with certain medications. Feeding chaga would also be extremely beneficial for pets on a dry kibble diet, because those diets are very high in carbs that can spike blood sugar levels.
Number 5 is enhanced gut health. So chaga mushrooms can help enhance your pet's gut health. Now, if you've been following us for a while, then you know how much we speak about the importance of gut health. In fact, over 80% of the immune system lies within the gut. When we improve gut health, we can actually help to improve many health concerns that are linked to a poor immune system.
Chaga mushrooms contain prebiotics, which can help balance gut bacteria and ease ulcers and gastritis. Chaga mushroom extract may also be beneficial in the treatment of inflammatory bowel disease.
Pre and probiotics work together by enhancing gut health and help our pets become more resilient and healthy.
So there you have it. These are some of the most important reasons why we include chaga mushrooms into our dog's diet and our own diet. And after learning more about this topic, we really do hope that you'll start including chaga mushroom supplements into your pet's diet as well.
But hold on, not all mushroom supplements are the same, and there are some key differences. So we're going to give you a checklist on what to look out for when choosing the most effective mushroom supplements on the market.
First, we have to speak about tinctures versus powder mushrooms. What is better? One of the biggest advantages of tinctures versus powders is the purity and potency of the tinctures. Alright, so medicinal mushrooms are typically hard-bodied. They're not soft like the regular mushrooms that you would use for your omelette. These hard-bodied medicinal mushrooms have a large array of different medicinal compounds, and a lot of these medicinal compounds are locked within the tough cell walls inside these mushrooms.
These tough cell walls cannot be digested by humans or pets. This means a lot of these beneficial compounds and their incredible health benefits would actually be unavailable in powdered mushrooms.
So in order to get the most potent variety of medicinal compounds from the mushrooms, an extraction process is required. The extraction process with alcohol, glycerin, or hot water carefully breaks down the indigestible compounds, allowing the bioactive medicinal compounds to be transferred into liquid form.
And it's only through this extraction process we can fully access the therapeutic properties of medicinal mushrooms and create the most effective product.
Due to the extraction, the tinctures contain elevated levels of the active compounds naturally found in mushrooms. This translates to a more concentrated dose of beneficial compounds like beta-glucans and polysaccharides, packaged in a much smaller serving size. So in other words, you're gonna have to use much less of a tincture versus a powder. And that tincture is going to have a much wider array of beneficial compounds.
Now, the second reason why tinctures are considered to be more effective than powdered mushrooms is the fact that liquid extractions are easier to absorb by the body compared to powder. And this is because the body doesn't need to digest anything, and therefore the mushrooms can be absorbed right into the body.
Alright, so no matter if you're purchasing a mushroom tincture or mushroom powder, the next thing you will have to consider before purchasing any medicinal mushroom supplements is the quality and sourcing of the individual ingredients. If you're looking for the absolute highest quality mushrooms, then you'll want to get mushroom supplements that are wild harvested and grown in their natural environment, which is a forest.
The truth is that today, most mushrooms are grown indoors on bags of grain. Nutritionally, they really can't compare to mushrooms that are grown on trees and logs of wood in their natural environment. Now, mushrooms grown indoors on grain have a lower nutritional profile and have far less of the beneficial medicinal compounds compared to mushrooms that are wild harvested.
For example, mushroom grown on grains will have less beta-glucan and terpenoid. And of course, this is especially important if you're looking to feed these medicinal mushrooms to help address a specific health concern.
Okay, so the next question is, should a mushroom product contain mycelium? Now, mycelium is super controversial because there are a lot of health benefits with mycelium, but the biggest problem with mycelium is the way that mycelium is actually sourced. And the only way to get it is if the mushrooms are grown inside of a bag, which are commonly sourced within rice, oats, or sawdust, etc. Now, when mushrooms are grown inside of a bag, taking the stuff that the mushrooms grow in, like rice or oats, for example, is almost impossible. So most mycelium products on the market come from mushrooms grown inside industrial bags, not from logs or wooden material. The mushrooms offered by Bodega are all grown in nature in as far as the way that nature intended. So when mushrooms are grown in nature, you cannot just actually dig out a log and pull out the mycelium. The roots weave all within the logs, and you just simply can't do that. And honestly, it really wouldn't be sustainable. Imagine tearing down a tree just to get the mycelium. Trees grow for hundreds of years, so you really can't do that. So when mycelium is taken out of the mushrooms grown inside of bags, the polyphenols, beneficial compounds, do not come from the mushrooms themselves, but they come from the stuff that they grow in, for example, oats or rice. So we believe in the old traditional wisdom of using mushrooms, which is also supported by elders who use medicinal mushrooms therapeutically. This means using only the fruiting body. Mycelium is a newer science, and until we're sure pet parents are only getting the mushrooms and not the substrates, we stick to the traditional way of offering mushrooms from the fruiting body.
If you want the most effective, highest quality medicinal mushrooms, we recommend choosing a liquid extract where the mushrooms are grown on trees.
Our absolute favorite mushroom brands that we offer at Bodega for dogs and cats and horses are going to be Mycelium by Adored Beast and MycoDog by CBD Dog Health. We will link them for you in the description section below. Both of these companies use a 3-step extraction process, also known as triple extraction, for their liquid medicinal mushroom. The first step is to use hot water. The second one is to use organic alcohol, which is the only way of extracting triterpene. And lastly is with glycerin. Once the extraction process is complete, 0% of alcohol is left in the product, and then each batch is actually tested to ensure the levels.
Mycelium and MycoDog only use wild harvested mushrooms grown in their natural environment. And as Larry said, they're both triple extracted and provide our pets with the maximum bioavailability and full spectrum compounds of the mushrooms for our pets.
And of course, as always, you always get what you pay for. So triple extracted, sustainably grown, and wild harvested mushroom supplements are going to be more pricey than powdered mushrooms grown indoors.
If you want to see real results and the maximum benefits, then Mycelium and MycoDog are exactly the right fit for your pet, and you can get them both at bodega.us.
And there's one more thing. A product being labeled organic does not mean that the mushrooms are grown in their natural environment and are of the highest quality.
Alright, let's recap very quickly. Chaga mushrooms provide a wide range of health benefits for preventative and proactive care, as well as helping to support pets with pre-existing health conditions. Chaga mushrooms help to balance the immunity, slow down aging, enhance longevity, and prevent and fight cancer, and so much more.
So adding wild-crafted, triple extracted chaga mushrooms to your pet's diet can actually help to significantly improve their overall health now and in the future.
And since you made it this far into the video, we really want to thank you so much for watching, and please do make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video so we can create more awesome videos just like this.
Thank you so much. We will see you in the next video. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.